Hi, my name is Antonio Giacomuzzi. We're out in Jackson, Maine at Beaver Pond. I can't tell you where, obviously. Behind us is a beaver house and a beaver eating bed. Screen back to, yeah. And we're on pretty thick ice right here. In a few moments we'll show you how to set traps. It's currently just above 20 degrees out, and we'll get that done. This is my associate, Keith Brown. He has a trapping license. We're currently walking back down to find a run where we can set our trap. Here's a pack basket full of traps, gear, hammer claw. He has a spike to get into the ice. That right there is a 330 conibear. Pull it apart and we'll show you step by step how to set it. Right now we're gonna dig a hole into the ice and try to set this up. Now, setting up a beaver trap, you find runs in from the stream. You go step by step. See, the run will go out to the stream. If you see in the far background, you can see the beaver dam. Maine state law says that you have to be at least 5 feet away from the dam and 10 feet away from the house. Now he's getting a good charge into the ice. Trying to break up as much as possible. Now while he's digging that out, I can show you, if you look on the ground here, there's bubbles streaming all the way down. You follow these runs, beavers trail through here and up and through here. All the bubbles under the ground means this is where the beaver runs through and goes back out to the pond and then comes back up and through. So while we're getting this ready, we'll get the trap set up. Now that we have a hole big enough, we're digging the ice out to make a clearing. I wouldn't recommend doing this without gloves unless you're experienced. The water is very, very cold. Now until we get it cleared, we're setting up a 330 conibear in a beaver run, as Tony explained. It's a dual spring. They're pretty rugged. You set them up, just push them down on it. Then you have a safety to lock on. Now the springs are engaged. In order to make this trap 100% set, you got to take springs out when they're not there, and you gotta squeeze it together. This I have my hand on is a dog, and this is the trigger. This is what makes it set, tripped off. You gotta spread the trigger out wide enough so it doesn't hit the face. You want it to hit the top of the back of the beaver, and that's all ready to go for now. Alright, so we're here trapping beaver today, and the beaver's on the nuisance animal list. There's a lot of people that are to and for about trapping animals. You trap for beaver, otter, muskrat, mink. You can catch all kinds of different furred animals. It's not something for everybody, but a lot of people like to do it. It's something I enjoy doing. A beaver is definitely on the top list of nuisance animals. They dam up everywhere. They cause flooding and cut down all sorts of trees and cause problems for different sorts of wildlife. Now we're gathering wood. As you can see here, we're getting long sticks so we can set up around the trap. In a minute we'll show you how to set this trap up in the hole we just dug out. Now there's probably, I'm going to say, anywhere from 2 to 3 feet of water under the ice, and we're going to have to set that trap at the bottom as far down as possible and try to blockade around it so the beaver has no choice but to run straight through the trap. I'm here with Keith Brown, and we're going to set this trap. Now I personally cannot set the trap because I don't have a trapping license, but Keith does, so he's going to set the trap and I'm going to videotape him while he's doing that.
I got here 2 8-inch pieces of wire wrapped around the spring of the trap to hold the safety after it's set, because if the safety is engaged, the springs won't release all the way, which will not kill the animal. So we put them on each side of the spring. And then we slide the safeties down, slide our wire over, wrap it around the safety so it can't go anywhere.
If you are not an experienced trapper, make sure you have one with you if you ever try to set a trap. They are very dangerous. If you accidentally put your hand in, or a rock or a stick accidentally touches them 2 wires in the middle of this trap, it will automatically engage and it could crush or break fingers.
Okay, this trap now is set. It's ready to go in the water. Whenever handling it, handle from the top. Whenever reach in, safety first. We're going to slide a stick in the spring. And submerge that stick in the mud. There it goes.
Now you see that? That is called an accidental trap. While we were trying to expose the trap in the water, it engaged. Luckily his hand was not in the way, and so we'll reset the trap and try it again. He's resetting the trap here. We just got to get it all set back together, and then we'll try putting it on the sticks. Now that he's put one stick on, we're going to try to reassess and put the trap back into the hole. The trap's almost fully submerged under the water. We'll finish up here. The trap has to be fully underwater. We just got to put the other stick in and put it like that. I'll give this to Keith so he can record me. Remember, when you go out trapping, don't go alone. If you do, please bring a mobile device, a GPS tracker, plan where you're going, be safe. Always remember, trapping is very dangerous, and that's about it. Now this here is a finished product of the trap being set. It is fully submerged underwater, as you can see. According to state law, you have to have a trap underneath the water. It cannot be seen from the top. The trap is below water. We have cover over the top of it, and here is a name tag. It's a tag to show that the trap here is legal and whose it is if somebody comes across it. State law says that another trapper cannot come down and grab your trap or anything that you catch. It's against the law. Other than that, that's the final step, and that's it.